upGrad has done like large scale ad campaigns and all of this. So what is your approach towards?
इस देश में अगर आपको beyond a certain threshold बढ़ना है तो जो दिखता है वो बिकता है. So you will have to be present physically. I've had people coming to meet me here in my office saying that my son is going, will you please guide what should we do in terms of programs? Whatever tool or CRM that sort of one uses, you need to have the historical conversation ready with you. Phases में होता है when you're sort of when you're starting off, product matters a lot, the value proposition that you give and maybe the word of mouth, etc. So that's the first level of growth because वहाँ पे आपका hygiene बहुत strong होना ही पड़ेगा. Then comes a lot of work that you do in terms of outreach via digital platforms. So the Facebook, the Instas and the Googles of the world. Google is different than Facebook, but again, it's a black box. It's a very black box thingy that which I have a bigger thesis on, which I don't want to get into. But Google is a black box and Facebook is a black box, but you put in money and you drive some growth because a lot of people come and ask you a question and then you have a pool of counselors who will counsel you. So we did that second level of growth sort of a long time back. Then the third level comes, which is when you are trying to establish, the first users have come, then you have to open up to get the next set of users. So in our case, it's not a traditional higher education study abroad. It is you study online and then you go abroad. So that's the time when you go slightly more above the line on television and sort of YouTube and do ads and run sort of large scale ads because that's the time you are creating the market. Now, having done that, I think right now we have come to a place that people understand the concept. Digital channels are working. And इस देश में अगर आपको beyond a certain threshold बढ़ना है तो जो दिखता है वो बिकता है. So you will have to be present physically at various places because people want to come to you for counseling. Parents want to come and show the certificate. Kids want to come and understand from a counselor. So we have now set up a lot of these counseling centers, pan-India. So I think Bombay itself, we have about 10 odd centers and then we have about 200 plus channel partners, franchisee partner where people can walk in and get counseling. So I think if you look at the journey of scaling up, to your point on sales and marketing changes as you sort of start getting to a different kind of scale. But on the sales side, which is the final closure side, it is, I think the four things that matters here. One is it's a very long-term journey. It's not a one-time decision. It's not like सुबह उठा 2 minute का मैगी चाहिए, you sort of order and you get it. So therefore, consultative sale is important. That you have to hold the conversation for a 6 month, sometime for 2 years also, because the person has not yet decided. आज नहीं कल नहीं परसों, I'll go tomorrow. So it takes time, and therefore, whatever tool or CRM that sort of one uses, you need to have the historical conversation ready with you, so you can guide them much better. The second sort of broad piece is it's a very premium ticket size investment decision.
अगर Tata Nexon बेच रहे तो this is house.
Yeah, this is full house. I mean, you have to pay 30-40 lakh rupees. So I mean, you're paying that much amount of money. Yeah. So once the money goes there, then that trust has to be much more stronger.
Got it.
And you have to build that trust, not just with you as a learner, but with your parents, with your spouse, with your siblings. Everybody needs to come together and think, it's a good decision.
Got it.
So you need at sales level an ability to connect with different stakeholders. It's not just one. It's not customer consumer. Here, customer consumer are largely the same, but in some cases, parents fund it. So it
also
differs.
Influential होते थोड़े, मतलब like there is one mama or chacha in the family who is looked upon. तो उसका buy-in तो चाहिए तुम्हें.
I've had people coming to meet me here in my office saying that my son is going. Will you please guide what should we do in terms of programs? And they have driven down from different parts of the country and they're sitting there outside with no appointment. They say, but I just want to talk because they believe that if they talk to me, they will have better trust with the company and they can send. I think these things happen because it's a very, very strong, it's a significant decision. And the third aspect is that they need to know the ecosystem of university a lot more. I mean, कहाँ जा रहे हैं? अगर मैं मान लीजिए यूएस में जा रहा हूँ, इफ़ आई एम गोइंग टू ट्राई स्टेट, आई एम गोइंग टू वेस्ट कोस्ट, आई एम गोइंग टू ईस्ट कोस्ट, मुझे वहाँ पे क्या करना पड़ेगा, कैसे मैं सेटल हो सकता हूँ, क्या टाइप का जॉब है, किस टाइप की ऑफरिंग मिलती है. सो देयर इज़ अ लिटिल बिट ऑफ रिक्वायरमेंट टू टेक इट बियॉन्ड एजुकेशन, टू टॉक लिटिल बिट अबाउट careers and outcome. So that's the reason why sales get little bit more complicated. Marketing में you can sort of say there's a rule book. I mean ये करो ये करो ये करो ये करो यहाँ पे पहुँच जाओगे. But sales get little more complicated because of ticket size, involved decision making, long-term sort of thought process, and the fact that it's not just school and university but also the outcome. And that's why you require a slightly different caliber of counselors rather than sales guys, because it's not sales as such.
Someone who understands the process, because here there are a lot of decisions to be made. So you're helping them like make that framework of how to make that decision. It's not कि तुम ये एक इसमें चले जाओ. What is important to you? Okay, there will be some. Everyone will have someone in some foreign country.
So fundamentally क्या होता है? पहला call you are 10% talking as a counselor. 90% other person is talking. Second call you get to 30% talking. The person is talking 70%. By the time you reach to 5th, 6th, 7th call, then you're talking 90% and the person is talking only 10%. So it is a lot more listening to start with, and then it gets into consultative. But if you don't listen, you will not understand.
Friends, if you like this clip, then please go watch the entire episode and also subscribe to the channel for more such clips and episodes. Enjoy your life. Thank you very much.